Quiet Waters Farm and Craft. So I'm going to be taking a sweet potato and I'm going to be making it into potato chips. So I'm going to get my little potato slicer and I'm going to get all the skin off. Now you can rinse this off, and if you want to leave the peels on it, it's completely up to you. Some people like the peel, I preferably don't. So I'm going to get this peeled and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I got this all peeled and then I just cut the top off so that way I can get it sliced. Now I bought this thing, it's called a Miracle Kitchen Plus. It has a whole bunch of gadgets in it. It's a miracle I haven't like cut my fingers off, because I've cut my pinky off once when I was cutting for potato chips. But it's just like this, has a little colander, and then on the top it's got the slicer up here that I'm just gonna, run the sweet potato on it. So I'll just arrow the camera down here. Now if you want to add a lot of spices, oh, sorry, I gotta get this all tightened up. Give me just 1 second. And it's just gonna keep falling. Great, okay. Yeah, wonderful. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm done with having malfunctions. So I just have a cookie sheet with some parchment paper on it. When I get enough slices, I'll put that on there, which I don't need it right this second. But I'm just gonna take this, and I totally have it the wrong way because I'm right-handed. But I'm just gonna slice it, and it can be a little tricky. As you can see, this is why I, slice my finger off. But I'm just going to do this until I have the whole sweet potato done. It's going to make them about like maybe a 1/4 or a 1/6 inch a piece. So I'm just going to get this all sliced and I'll meet you back. Okay, so I've got about this much left, so I'm probably going to slice this up myself because I don't want to slice my hand off again. Okay, so we've got a pretty good amount of chips. So I'm going to angle this down a little bit more. I am having technical difficulties with this camera today. Okay. So we have our parchment paper. I'm just going to take these and lay these out. Now you can add different things to this. I'm probably just going to put a little bit of salt and maybe some pepper on them. But this is all that, just make sure they're not touching. And I have put a little bit of olive oil in a bowl here, just so I can kind of lightly coat the chips, so that way they don't burn. I do have my oven preheated to 375 degrees. I'm going to put these chips in there for about 20 minutes, and then I'm going to pull them out and I'm going to flip them over. And then if you want to add more salt and pepper or garlic salt or whatever it is that you want to add to it, you're more than welcome. And then I'm going to put them back in the oven again for about 6 to 8 minutes. So I'm going to put some salt and pepper on these and then get them in the oven. So I will meet you back when I pull these out before we flip them. Okay, so they've cooked 20 minutes and I'm going to get a fork. And they're pretty good, but they're still pretty soggy. So I just want to flip them over, and then I'm not going to put any more salt and pepper on it because I don't really like a big bunch of salt and stuff on my chips when I make them homemade. Alright, so now if you want to add more salt and pepper, knock yourself out. But for me, I'm gonna leave these alone. I'm gonna pop them back in the oven for 8 minutes because they are pretty soft. I'm gonna watch them at 6 and just kind of watch them. But I'm gonna put these back in the oven and I'll meet you back. Alright, so they still are a little bit soft, but they started to get dark. And I only left them in there for the 6 minutes because I started to smell them, so I'm just going to take them out. I'm going to let them sit out here for a little bit. Hopefully they get a little bit crunchy, but they smell delicious and I can't wait to eat them. So yeah, that's how you make some sweet potato chips. So I hope that you guys have liked this video. If you do, give me that thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Anything that you guys have questions about, please let me know. If you want me to make something to show, I have no problem in doing that. So I hope that you all have a blessed day and thank you for watching.